Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I'm so happy to be with you today. Today is the second day in October. We're moving forward and advancing into the fall. As a matter of fact, I feel like we're falling forward in a good and healthy way. And part of the reason we're falling forward in a good and healthy way is maintaining a spiritual practice and just anchoring ourselves on a daily basis. So I'm so glad you're here with us today. This month, we're focusing on honoring all of humanity, our oneness, and contributing to a world that works for everyone. And so I'm going to share the wisdom of Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says the purpose of life is not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Well, to me, the byproduct of it is happiness. And if we can contribute in that way, we have made a difference. So what I'd like to do is I'd like for us to move into this place right now. And part of our making a difference is making the right choices and creating a space of resilience. And knowing the history of Ralph Waldo Emerson, that was the most important part in terms of his health, his growth, especially when he experienced some heartbreaking experiences in his life. So I'm going to invite you to join me in adding heart. And when we add heart, we move into a place of coherence. We're able to align everything from the heart. That includes our thoughts, it includes the movement of everything. And when everything works together, there is this thing we call ease and grace. We set something new in motion. So I'm inviting you right now, take your hands, place it over your heart, and just breathe with me. Now I'm going to breathe in on the count of 5 through my nose. I'm going to breathe out on the count of 5 through my mouth. We're going to do this for a while. This is a heart meditation. And I'm inviting you right now to join me and recall a moment of compassion, kindness, care, or deep appreciation. And I'm recalling my moment, simple and easy. Just recently, a person came into my home to make a repair. And he made the comment that he was going to make the house better than it was. And when he said that, he mirrored my intentions wherever I go and however I show up. And I'm going to say that that moment, it made me feel good. It made me feel that someone truly cared. They were authentic and genuine. And that was my experience. When he left everything nice, clean, and refreshed. I want you to recall your moment right now. And when you recall your moment, I want you to anchor it in the here and now. This is how we build that resilience, That's how we strengthen ourselves. And if you don't have a memory, I'm inviting you to lean into mine. And I want you to pay attention to the emotion behind that memory. I have the emotion of gratitude, the emotion of peace and harmony. Whatever your emotion is, bring it forward right now. And I want you to magnify that energy. Allow that energy to fill you up. And as you're magnifying that energy and allowing it to fill you up, I invite you right now to allow your energy field to extend itself within your space. If you're at work right now, allow that energy to magnify itself all around you. If you're at home, allow that energy to touch everyone in your household. Allow it to touch anyone that crosses the threshold of your space. And with that in mind right now, and as you're regenerating that feeling, I move into the practice of prayer, for I know that prayer changes things. And so in this very moment, right here, right now, I am just acknowledging the presence of the divine, that presence of sacred love, peace, compassion. I'm honoring the presence of this healing power that is everywhere, within everything and everyone. And it is in this moment, in this anchoring, that I speak my word, acknowledging my oneness, that I am a part of something greater, and that greater is the infinite presence of love, the infinite power and strength that is filled with compassion and wisdom, that is caring, that is alive and thriving and overflowing, creative. And in this creative, what I simply know is that there is a peace that passeth all understanding, and that there is a wellness, and that wellness is the overflow of good, overflowing, expressing itself and fulfilling itself within, through, and around all of humanity. And what I know is that every single person that is hearing this prayer and every single person that is viewing this prayer are all part of humanity, and that something powerful has touched each individual personally, that they are lifted up to the place of the Most High, and anything that is unlike it, it simply falls to the wayside, into the native nothingness. And what I'm knowing is that there is ease and grace within each individual's life, that the presence of love fulfills itself and reveals itself. It is alive and thriving within the work that is at hand. I know that it is alive and thriving and overflowing right now as each individual travels from one destination to another. I know that it is that divine energy that strength, that power, and that vibration of good, fulfilling itself within all relationships. I know that it is that divine presence that is infinite and prosperous, that there is no lack or limitation in the divine, and that it includes all. And so what I know is this presence is alive and ignited right and meeting each individual right where they're at. And I know that they're good. That good is fully present. And I know that that wonderful presence is the divine light of truth, that light of wisdom, fulfilling itself in a practical way. So I'm claiming the healing presence. And I know that that healing presence radiates within the body temple. It radiates mentally and emotionally for every individual, that there is that practical expression and fulfillment. And I know that there is clarity, there is wisdom, there is divine understanding. I know that everyone is enriched and uplifted. And so in this space right here, right now, I'm giving thanks. I'm giving thanks for that loving presence. I'm giving thanks for love and joy overflowing. I'm giving thanks for the healing power, that wonderful presence revealed, overflowing and expressing itself in divine, delightful, I'm using the word delightful ways today, for I know that it is all perfect and good. And so in this wonderful awareness right now, I simply release my words into that universal law, knowing that all is well, that it is perfect and good. And I am inviting you to affirm with me right now. And so it is. Amen. And then open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, I thank you for being with us today. I'm thanking you for being in this space of light and allowing that light to expand within your beingness. I'm knowing that your day is enriched. And I'm also inviting you to share this app with someone today, because I know that someone can use a prayer today. And if you have something you'd like personal prayer on, I'm inviting you to go to the prayer request part of the app, send in a prayer request. I have a team that's ready to pray with you. They will pray with you over the next 2 weeks, and they will support you. And the most important part of this whole process is remembering that there are so many ways that you can show up in spiritual practice. I invite you to go to our page, seatfm.org, and watch and see about the different activities that are going on. And if you're liking what we're doing, I invite you to go to the Joyful Giving page and give a donation. It supports us in sustaining all of these wonderful spiritual practices and bringing them to you. Have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.